anyway, I think we'll carry on. I was just talking about my Shoji screen, but I just wanted to share a couple other things that are pretty small but pretty significant. I put a shelf over here. I used to have my backpacking backpack, but just have a little bit more closed storage here. While I'm looking at my power charge controller for my solar panels, I've just reminded I changed the charge configurations on the battery just a couple days ago to increase the voltage on the boost and float, and that seems to be working nicely. I've got the weapons over here, compound bow and some rifle and a little 22. It's still a mix, you know. I got the eggs down there. I've got my cooking stuff. I've actually been using my projection a fair amount lately. I've been watching Northern Exposure, which has been pretty hilarious. Some other huge thing that's made a big difference. I have this, what is that? A huge capacitor that helps with the sound quality, and with my solar panels when they're charging it. I used to get some interference, some noise on there, and that's really helped. This has pretty much stayed the same. I've got my wood storage. You may have noticed out there I've got some nice some small pieces of spruce to help get the fire started. That's nice having some dry wood, because this birch is wet and it takes a while to take off. Another really cool thing, I had an epiphany this year that have really made my life a lot nicer. I've already shared one, which was the Honda generator that starts, and this is a heavy winter coat that I've had for years, but never really used it. I don't know why, but that's just to throw something on and quick and have to be warm is super awesome. And the other thing I forgot to show you, maybe if we have time I can go out there, but I put a plunger on my snow machine that makes it a lot easier to start when it's really cold. This here is still the drying rack above my wood stove, and I think last time I had already put this 6-inch stovepipe in with the reducers on both sides, because it goes down to 4 through the wall, which has always been a problem, but it's the best it's ever been. And then here's my electronics with a DVD player, and we do get 4 channels here in the village, and I got my projection and just the mix of knives and tools, and you know, I've been contemplating, you know, really organizing this and really paring everything down and putting things away, but honestly, just being able to have everything easily accessible is nice, because you're in a small space, you're always digging things out. If you also probably notice, I've got more lights, and they're actually on because of those 6 solar panels. I'm not having to be so stingy with my power. I have resurrected my old computer. It's probably from the 2005 maybe, and here's my little writing station, and I mean, just right there, you know, everything is so compact. There's the wood stove, there's the writing station, and you know, right there is my cooking station, and I've really tried to pare it down and keep my bed in this up position, especially, you know, obviously I put it down for sleeping, but when you have this limited a space, just paring things down makes a big difference. And I've been trying to keep these rugs down. We're not experiencing really cold weather right now, but during the coldest part of the winter, having these rugs are nice. This is a thick sisal rug. Sizzle? No, not sizzle. That's not Western sizzle. That's funny. I don't know. Sisal, I think it is. Natural fiber rug, and I've got it curved around the wall because I have some leaks still along there, and you feel them when it's negative 30 or 40. I think maybe I'll run outside and show you that that primer on the snow machine. I think, oh yeah, I think since I showed you last, you can't even see it amongst all the stuff. They're all tucked underneath all the clothes and everything, but I've got my batteries all tucked up underneath here, and I've got two chargers that run when the generators go, and I've got basically 3 banks of batteries, all in 12 volt, and down under here I've got a means to switch those. It's kind of a convoluted mess, but it really does work well. I'm really happy with how well it works for just being an old, well, they're not necessarily old, the batteries are only a couple years old, but you know, old technology of the lead acids. And anyway, it's just, it's funny, I've got only this amount of space, you know, that doesn't have the carpeting, but like this is kind of the landy pad and the area that you can sweep and stuff like that. And then back over here in my cooking area, I also don't have the rug, just so I can sweep things and clean some messes up when it occurs. And got my little inverter there. I've got a new inverter hopefully on the way that's going to be a pure sine wave and not have the fan noise. I don't like the fan noise. But anyway, yeah, I've definitely utilized all of my storage to the max. It's going pretty well. So anyway, sorry for moving too fast there. Oh, this is cool. The solar panels have just kicked on and they're charging pretty hard. I don't know if you can see if I can get that. 14.1 is where it's charging at now. So let's take a quick run back outside and let me show you that primer. Yeah, nothing groundbreaking here, just things being set up nicely. Back to my exterior door there, and let's go check out this primer and so I do have an actual primer. I mean, this is an actual primer, but I'm going to eventually install it correctly. But right now I just undo the fuel cap here and then put the hose in, and it goes to the carburetor. So anyway, one of these days I'll get that fixed. And oh, another huge thing I forgot to mention is I got an extra windscreen, which is massive. So anyway, this is the refrigerator man and Sleep Mute signing off, and there's my basement again. So have a nice day.